So very good morning. Hi. So we are live. And so we are live. I'm waiting for people to join. And once you join, we can start, some heartfelt conversations. A community for like-minded people where we can have some heartfelt conversation, right? For the past few days, hi. My name is Pooja, and I'm joining from Kolkata, West Bengal, India, and it's 9:19 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So where have you joined from? Hi, and I'm headed to my office, and the live name is Commute Diaries, where we can have a lively, heartfelt conversation without the fear of getting judged. That is the only agenda, and it will be a respectful conversation, a non-judgmental space for conversation. So I'm still waiting for people to join. And today I went swimming in the morning. I was not able to go swimming. The last week also it was raining. Almost every day it was raining, so I did not take a chance. Means 15 minutes before or after my swimming time, it was raining. It had been raining last week. Just 15 minutes prior to or after my swimming schedule. So I opted out of going to my swimming classes last week, but this week, today I resumed. So, hi everyone, my name is Pooja and I am the host of this channel. Name of the channel is Nomadic Banker. I am a banker by profession, and currently I am headed to my office, and the agenda of this live is to have a lively, heartfelt conversation during the office commute, which is usually a very consuming time, a place where we can have a lot of discussion, any discussion. See, this is a very common problem. I'm going to get a signal from here also. माथा पता खड़ा सागो लगता है. So see, I have no option left, other than to, get angry. And there are big potholes on the road, and they have, instead of getting it, corrected, they have just put a barrier in front of the potholes. That is their only way of correcting the road condition during the rainy seasons, the monsoons. So today is Friday. For most of us, it will be the last working day. But we have a day again tomorrow. So 6 days a week, 9 to 10 hours a week. It's never 9 hours. It turns out to be 9.5 hours or something like that. So it's quite hectic, I think. Hats off to all the people who manage this strenuous job. Cycles are also plying on the road, on the main roads. It's very risky. The cycles are plying. People with scooters, they are going without helmet, the electric scooters. I know it's allowed, but then from your own safety point of view, you should use the helmet, right? And when the speed does not go above 40 km/h. So hello everyone, my name is Pooja. I am host of this channel, The Nomadic Banker. I am a banker by profession and I am currently headed to my office, and the live is about office commute. We want to create a community where we can have a safe space to talk freely with respect and without judging our other friends who participate in the live. That is the only agenda. Respectful, meaningful, respectful, non-judgmental, and any meaningless conversation. Right? It will be great if we can all participate, because the office commute for most of us is very long. And if you are able to join, then please contribute by like discussing any issue that you want to discuss. I would love to know where all you are joining from. My name is Pooja and I have joined from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. I am Bengali, but for the convenience of the live, I am communicating in English. So, hi everyone, hi. So if you can just write in the chat where you all are joining from. I am Pooja and I am joining from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. That's my place. And I am Bengali and a banker by profession. For the convenience of the chat, I am communicating in English. But basically I am Bengali, that's my mother tongue. Okay, I think your accent is enchanting. Oh wow, thank you so much. That's a very nice comment. I'll take that as a compliment, huh? So you're from USA, Kevin from Boston, USA. Hi Kevin, hi there. So Kevin, what time is it there now? In India it is now 9:25 a.m. exact time. So what time is it in USA now? I think it's sometime in the night, right? It must be around 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, my guess. So basically the agenda of the live, there is no major agenda. It's a light live session during the office commute, because the office commute becomes very long and boring. So why not use it for conversing with like-minded people and getting in touch with the rest of the world. That's a great way of getting in touch with the rest of the world. So that's why I am conducting this live, and we just need to be respectful and have any conversation where we will be non-judgmental. So I'm trying to create this community, a space where we can talk safely without the fear of getting judged. That is the only agenda, because everywhere we are judged. So here, when all strangers will meet and we'll talk, we can share, and since we are all strangers, we will not be judging each other. That is my thinking. I think it will work. It's 11:55 p.m. So I was kind of right, 11 o'clock ish. What make and model car are you driving? Kevin, this is Suzuki, Maruti Suzuki, and that is the make, and the model of the car is Celerio, Maruti Suzuki Celerio, and it's a automatic car. Or rather, I would say AMT cars are more popular in India. So this is not an automatic car, because this car is now 7.5 years old. It's an automatic car, but it's an auto manual transmission, not fully automatic. Means it has both auto and manual transmission. I am using the auto mode for city drives. It's convenient. So hi. So the police is calling us. So I'll just show you the roads, so you can understand. Like, we are stuck in a traffic now currently, and waiting for the signal to go green, and then we will be whoosh on our way, driving or passenger seat. So I'm sure you can drive a manual transmission. Yes, Kevin, when I learned driving, I initially did with manual transmission only. So that is how I learned. I started with manual transmission, and then I upgraded to auto manual transmission. And but here in means the city here, na city life, it's convenient to use the auto manual transmission in the city life, because of so many times that you have to pull the brake. For so many times that you have to pull the brake, na, it's easier to use the auto manual transmission. Even an automatic car will be great in that terms. So see, this is a famous yellow taxi of Kolkata, the one which you are seeing right in front of me. The famous yellow cabs of Kolkata. It's a heritage cab. Just like the black cabs in London, the yellow cabs are very famous in Kolkata, West Bengal. So, and the blue bus, I'll show you. The blue buses which you can see flying in front, they are like the red buses in London. Okay. If you can see that glimpse of blue blue bus in front of the yellow taxi, that is a what a strange light signal there. 5 lights, red, yellow and 3 green. Yes, you noticed. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of honking, so you'll have to excuse us with. There's no car moves without honking. Not in entire of India, but in the major cities. If you go to northeast, there is very minimal honking. There is very minimal honking once you reach northeast India, but otherwise there's a lot of honking. So here I am again. There's a lot of traffic, and today is today is 31st, the last day of the month. It's a Friday. It's going to be, the office is going to be really tough today. Means there's a lot of work today, last day of the month, and what's more pathetic is that we have office even tomorrow. That's a Saturday and still we have office. That part really makes me cry, that office, going to office on Saturdays. But can't help it, we have to go. Anyways, that is how life is going on, and I'm really great. Beep once for me. Okay. That's, this beep is for you. Okay, Kevin? This beep is for you. So other people have also joined. We have 3 people on the live now. So I don't understand what fun they get derived by, like just blocking my passage. Driving in India, on in city in itself, it's so difficult. You can't imagine driving in the rural parts of India. Means women are taunted like anything, and in city also the men driver, they will block the women driver. Means 70% of the men driver, 70 to 80%, they will somehow try to block you. And as soon as you try to go ahead of them, they will block your path, and then they will slow down. Means neither will they go nor will they let you go. That is the kind of mentality Indian men have. And in rural place, like I am in a transferable job, so I get posted in rural places also. So in rural India, the position is even more pathetic. When I used to drive there, the kind of hooting I used to receive, and just imagine, like I would be driving with my mother in the car, and the kind of nonsensical stuff I used to hear, no appreciation, nothing, just hooting unnecessarily. The kind of mentality Indian men have. Very sorry, but it's very true. A religion is a big part of your life. Is religion a big part of your life? It depends. In my case, it is not, but I guess for the other Indians, it is. Not for all, it varies. from person to person. I'm Hindu, by the way. We are not so rigid, but that's only for my family. Apart from being Hindu, I am also from Brahmo society. You can like search it up. Brahmo Samaj, Brahmo, BRAHMO, Brahmo Samaj, SAMAJ. You can understand what Brahmo Samaj is all about. You can search it up. So we are Hindu, but we follow the Brahmo society. That's my case. My and my family case. We are basically from the Brahmo society. So our religious beliefs are a little different. We don't believe in idol worship and stuff. So is your steering wheel on the left? Shouldn't it be on the right in your country? It's on the right because of the selfie mode of the live of the camera, the selfie mode, it's appearing to you in this manner, but I'm sitting on my right. As you can see, I'll show you. See, and when you say religion, see this red dhaga, you can see this is very auspicious, the red dhaga. And I also show you something else which we have installed in the car. I just said that we don't believe in idol. It's not like we don't believe, Brahmo Samaj is about praying, but not praying to idols. That is the thing. So, but I have installed 2 idols on my car dashboard as per the demand of my family to ward off, negativity and evil eyes. So, I'll show you that. Just give me a moment because there is a lot of congestion here. So I'll show you that. Once I reach another signal, I'll show you that. So probably you can see the yellow cab right besides and behind me now. I'm going to be late today, It's not late in terms of reaching the office, but I really don't feel like driving today. So maybe that's because of that I'm driving slowly, and probably I will get delayed. So I'll show you, just give me a moment. I'll show you the dashboard where we have, I don't think I'll be able to see, but I'll still try and show you. As I have answered one of your queries, that yes, the steering wheel is on the right hand side. I am driving on the right hand side, and the next signal which I am going to hit very soon, I'll show you. Sometimes cars means bikes, bikes, two-wheelers, bikes, motorbikes, okay, they will go at the speed of 20-30 km/h and they will block your road. I don't understand what is the goal of that biker driving at the speed of 20-30 km/h. No idea what the goal is. Okay, now I'll show you. I use a name sometimes that is partially from Buddhist mythology, the Hindu god of war. Okay, so I'll show you. If you can see, that's Shivji, okay, Shiv Thakur, and that's, see if you can see, okay, these are the 2 idols that I have installed here, Shiv and Brahma. If you can just see, Shiv and Brahma, and there is a flower garland on there, and that's our flag, the Indian flag, as you can see here, okay, and that's something which goes on, works on solar. So this is basically I use, okay, the signal is green now for me to go. So I'll soon try to show you this few, like during the Durga Puja, if I conduct a live, you will be able to see these yellow cabs. Na? At that point of time, they are decorated. With a lot of fresco kind of painting on the outside. The yellow part is covered with a lot of painting of the goddess of Durga, the goddess Durga, and her children, and a lot of other mythological scriptures all over the car. That yellow cab during the Durga Puja. That's a kind of promotional activity conducted by few of the Durga Puja pandals. So here I am. I'll try to here I'm out of this big huge signal. I'm out of this big huge signal. That is a blessing, because this signal is for approximately 2.5 minutes. So that's a big signal. So I'm out of it. And bikes are coming from all the sides. That becomes a bit of, like bikes, they don't have the patience. But at times there are bikes also who ride at 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer per hour, and they will block the road and not let you drive past. So all kind of people on the road naturally. But the worst experience is when they try to block you, when they see a woman behind the wheels and they will try to block you. That part is really very, what to say, annoying, disappointing, hurtful. Like even we have to reach somewhere on time. Either you go or you let us pass. Even this basic decency most Indian men don't have. What to say. That is how, I guess, the Indian society works, and men are raised in that manner. Anyways, I'll just so here I am again. So Kevin, if you're still with me on this live, then I'd like to know if you can help me with something. What do you think, as a as a viewer, what do you think should the live be on? This office commute lives, if you can just bombard me with some ideas, what should these lives be on, so that it can become more interesting, but at the same time non-judgmental and respectful. Those two things are non-negotiable. A safe space, a community where strangers can come up, talk, and leave whenever they feel like, but without the fear of getting judged, and a heartfelt conversation, anything. So what do you think? Just bombard me with ideas. Stop beeping. If I stop beeping, then somebody will come and what to say, come and maybe hit me, and then they will tell me, why didn't you beep? How will I know that you are right next to me? They will not use their eyes, only ears, only the beeping they can hear. So I'm sorry for that, but if you see the way the cars are, I'll again show you. So I'm going to take a flyover from here on, a little from here on, I mean like around another kilometer or two, and then I'll take a flyover. So probably then a little less beating. So from here I'll take a flyover. At office, I don't know, Kevin, by the way, are you a student? You are you go to school, college, or like you are an entrepreneur, or you are working somewhere? I didn't ask you that. I am a banker by profession, and a very sad one, I would say. There's the amount of hurdles that we have to undergo now. 6 days a week, most weeks, and then there are so much more, like long dreadful hours at office. So if you can be kind enough to do two things: bombard me with ideas to how to make the life more interactive, and maybe tell me what you are doing, like you are into a job, you are a content creator, or you are a student, whatever, like any information if you want to share, if you are okay with sharing that. And the roads, my god, it does not feel like I'm driving. It feels like I am, like on a boat, and it's a river and not a road. Just look at the way it is going from left to right. It's swaying literally. I don't have much advice. Be honest, be brave, don't be afraid to state your opinions, even if the subject might be controversial. Okay, thank you so much. That's a lot, Kevin. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually, I want this to be a safe space, as I said, I'm repeating again, and a community, and just a place where we can, this is the flyover. So, just to have some light conversations. That's all. Use up the office commute time and create a safe space community where we can have some light conversations without the fear of getting judged. Because most of the time, whether be it office or at home, we are always judging or getting judged. So just trying to eliminate that part and create a community for the same. So this is the Ma flyover. It's a very famous flyover in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. As you can see, the flyover is not in a very nice condition. The road conditions are not like a flyover, but still this is what we have. And I'm going to, so you can see. And I'm retired. Oh wow, that's fantastic. I'm very lucky to have such an experienced and senior person. Great. My mom is 68 currently, and last year when we traveled, we traveled to London, me and my mom, and at that time, like the Airbnb host in London, he was a great person, a retired man. He was 68 then, I guess. My mom was 67 then, and a very, very great person. A great stay we had at London. The entire trip was great. All the hosts were good, but I'll always remember all of them. So thank you for joining and staying. But it's very late, I think. Well, I don't want to be judgmental, but then I think it's late, and isn't it time that you should sleep? Maybe get some rest and get up early, huh? Maybe means by, I'm sorry, I should not say, but it's very late, 12 o'clock. But really, thank you for joining. And what were you doing earlier prior to reaching the retired stage of your life? What were you doing earlier? So I'm still around 3 kilometers away from office. So as you can see this. So I'm going to take I drove for UPS. So I'm going to wait here for the signal and then go. So you can see that lady. The lady in yellow sari, she is a hermaphrodite. This car in front of me with the curtains inside, this belongs to Government of India. They have all these curtains inside. I drove for UPS and later worked for the government in a minor. Wow, that's great. So this part of the road, this is really great. This is called Red Road. This is filled with greenery, as you can see, trees on both sides. On the complete right, you won't be able to see, but still absolutely on the complete right, there is Victoria Memorial. You can search it up. It's a very beautiful monument from the British times. And this is the Red Road, and we have the military base right here. The Kolkata Indian military base right here in front. And just on the left, it's the race course, the Kolkata race course. It's also very famous. The wall on the left, if you can see the wall on the left, the fences, it's the Kolkata race course. So what do I mean? You can search it up, because what I mean about that is in Bengali I can tell you in my language, but I don't know in English. It's called that only, hermaphrodite. And if I'm wrong, you can please correct me. You can just search it up in Google. You can then understand. Means they are what to say, bisexual. Those ladies. Okay, they are neither, or maybe I don't have the right definition of homosexuality. They are neither men nor women. That is what they are, and they beg on the streets collecting money, and at times they become very annoying. So this boundary you are seeing, the red white one, that's the military base in Kolkata. Is the Kolkata military base. It's called the Vijay Dwar. That is the Vijay means winning, and Dwar means door. It's the Vijay Dwar. This entire red white building, and you can see a glimpse of it. I'll slow down a bit if you can just take a moment to absorb it. See the Vijay Dwar. I hope I'll get a parking. That is the thing. Is India still unhappy with Pakistan? Yes, of course. Yes, but means the common people have nothing to do with it. The common people of India, the common people of Pakistan, they are all innocent. It's only the politics, I think, which is creating all the mess. That's my understanding. Because the common people of both the countries are getting badly affected. and I'm still, I guess, another kilometer from, and I'll show you this place. It's this boundary which you see. This is a big, what to say, a ground for practicing any kind of events, like sport events or any events. And I'll show you in just a few minutes the ground in front. The ground in front. I'll show you the ground in front. That's the Eden Gardens. That is the, it's like, what to say, just like we have Lords in London, the cricket ground, Eden Gardens belongs to Kolkata. So you saw a place here, and you can see a glimpse of the Eden Gardens from here. I'll try and show you. See that white building, the extension, that is Eden Gardens, and the building next to it, the one in saffron, that is the Akashbani Bhavan. And another 200-300 meters to office, a little more, I guess, half a kilometer I would say, to office. So you're really interested in history? Wow, that's great. Then we can have a discussion on any mythological stuff, you know. That would be great, isn't it? Like if you join my live again, tomorrow I will not be coming on live, so maybe again on Monday, and we can have a discussion on the mythological stuff, anything, like any god or any mythological event. You said something about the god of war, right? I can study that up a bit so that we can have a discussion, just a normal chat, and we can share our, you know, like whatever we collect. I'll come again on live, but it will be Monday, and maybe then, if that's okay, if you can just, you know, let me know if it is a thumbs up that we can have a discussion on that. Let me know, please. Let me see whether, let me try out my luck on the parking. I don't know whether I'll get a parking or not. Let's see. I forgot to switch off the AC. আছে উপরে আছে ম্যাডাম, ঠিক আছে। So I've reached office. যাবো? হ্যাঁ ম্যাডাম, যান যান। আর মনে পাঠানো যাবে না মনে হচ্ছে। ওরে গাড়িগুলো চেক করে রাখো তো। এই গান নাম করে নাও আগে থেকে। So I've reached office. This is my office parking. I'll show you a glimpse. A beautiful heritage building. That's my office. You know, only the office outside it's really beautiful, but the people are not beautiful. So rude. এখানে ওখানে রাখবো না, ওই যেখানটা ফাঁকা আছে না, তার সামনে রাখা যাবে না? হবে ম্যাডাম, স্টার্নিং পয়েন্টে অসুবিধা হবে। আচ্ছা, সামনে আর জায়গা নেই? লাগাবো লাগাবো, হয়ে যাবে একটা। এই এখান থেকে বাইক সরা। Okay, I'll look out for you. Okay, Kevin, that's great. So I'm in the parking now. এখানে? হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। মিটার পাঠাবে না গাড়ি। ঠিক আছে, হয়ে যাবে ম্যাডাম। যান ম্যাডাম, যান। আমি তো তাও বলছি এখানে চেপে দেখতে পারি। সোজা আসবো?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ যান ম্যাডাম যান এইভাবে যান।
So I am currently parking. বাদিকে সোজা করব?
আরেকটু আসুন বাস এবারে কাটান এবার উল্টো কাটান উল্টো কাটান পুরো কাটান হ্যাঁ চলে আসুন যান আস্তে আস্তে করে চাকা সোজা ম্যাডাম হ্যাঁ চাকা সোজা করে আরেকটু বাস ঠিক আছে আস্তে যান আরো যান আর যান এইভাবে আস্তে আস্তে চলে আসুন যান আরো যান ম্যাডাম আরেকটু যান হ্যাঁ যান একবার দেখুন।
So I'm kind of parked. হ্যান্ড ব্রেক টেনে দেবো? হ্যান্ড ব্রেক ঠিক আছে। So I am parked and I'll adjust my bindi and I'll take leave. So thank you Kevin if you're still there and anybody else who is still with me. So basically I'll just end my live by giving a reintroduction. My name is Pooja. I'm Bengali. I'm from, you can teach me how to say hello and goodbye in your spoken language. I will do that. Just give me a few seconds. I'll absolutely love to do that. So my name is Pooja. I'm Bengali. I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. It's 9:59 a.m. Just 1 minute to 10 a.m. office time. And I'm a banker by profession, a sad banker trying to look happy. And that's why I want to create a community, a safe community, a place where we can talk during this office commute without the fear of getting judged, reprimanded, revoked. So, and a heartfelt conversation, respectful in all terms. So Kevin, regarding your request, you teach me to say hello and goodbye. Okay, hello you say namaste. Namaste Kevin, that's how you say hello. And goodbye is like we usually say tata, but in Bengali you can say ashchi means okay, I'm going now, bye, I'll take your leave. Ashchi has two meanings. One, it says it can be used in two ways. May I come in? That's ashchi. And the other is ashchi means bye, I'm taking your leave. Okay, so namaste, that's hi, hello, it goes for anything. And the other one is ashchi, ASCHI, ashchi, yes, that will do. Okay, so bye friends. Namaste. No, that's great Kevin, namaste, and not ashti, it's ASCHI, C as in cat, and then H is perfect, and then I as in incoming. Yeah, great Kevin, great. So namaste, ashchi, bye, take care, I'll take leave then, bye.